Welcome to Captain of Industry. My name is Nilaus and we're here in update 4. Yes, I was a little bit slow on getting into this update 4, but I was busy with Timberborn. But now it's time to take a look at what update 4 has for us. It has bridges, it has tier 2 trains, it has amphibious vehicles, it also has a DLC. But let me be perfectly honest, I don't like DLCs for early access games, so I'm not going to be playing it with the DLC. I don't think it's a reasonable way to charge more money during an early access phase, so I'm not going to play with that. If you want to, you can do that, but that means all the stuff that's in the DLC is not going to be part of this playthrough. This playthrough will be played on the new map. I will not be clicking that one. I have the supporter pack because I support the game, and then we're going to be playing on Shattered Isles, which is a new map, and we are going to play it on Captain part because I can complete it here, but it's just so much waiting time because everything just lots of maintenance and lots of fuel consumption, and I mean it's just the progress is really slow. The game has become pretty big, so we want to make sure that we can actually get some progress, so we're playing it on Captain mode. I really like this part. I like people dying from starvation. Well, no, I don't, but I do like these features here. I'm not super cool about this one. Quick repair is not an option, so we're going to be leaving it like this, and also the ore sorting because I really like this. Nothing else we want to do, so here, and then I have a seed, I think. I have a seed that I have been using for when I started on Twitch, so I'm going to use that seed here, and it is also in the description. It isn't really important, but this is going to be update for YouTube. There we go. Let's dive on in. So here we are in the game, and it's always really difficult when you get back into a game that you haven't played for a while, like getting the shortcuts down and all that stuff. So first of all, if you want to see more, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section, likes, all that stuff, so I can see if we really should be making more content for this. Right, so this is our map. There are many like it, but this one's ours. Let's do some little bit of planning first, because I want to make sure that we have roads. Let's enable there. I want to have a road that goes along the line here. I want to have a road that goes up here, and next to this, skirting that area, it's actually going to be here. I wonder if we can actually do this. We're probably going to get a warning that it's outside of the area, but I want this to be... I want to just highlight where I want my roads to be so that I don't accidentally build on top of them afterwards. This will be our road area. I want to have a road that's close to this, and then it will eventually go through this as well and up here. Then I want to also have a road that goes this way. And this is just me starting to just put some areas that I'm not allowed to build on. That means this will be our main production facility. There'll be some iron, there'll be some coal, there'll be some copper, there'll be some limestone, some oil down here. And this will then be the farmland, which should be like a really nice location for farmland. We can put like small stuff down here by the city, but this will primarily be the city location. So I think that's a neat way of sort of organizing it at this point. Let's get started on all the stuff. After they added these goals, it's become a lot easier to figure out what we're actually supposed to do. So let's start by getting some coal miner. We want to get it up here because we will need to clear some of these trees fast. So let's get you here, and I'm not really sure that's a good idea because there's also the argument that you want to make it as close as possible. Alright, I'm going to make it here, I think. So that's the coal miner. We are going to be making a smokestack because it's going to produce a lot of smoke, and then we're also going to be playing a lot faster. They're going up there. I am going to set some places for tree harvest designation. We're going to be harvesting this part and then that part afterwards, and that should get the tree harvester on board, and then I need to assign 2 trucks for it. That is here, produce coal, start harvesting trees, make a blast furnace, and metal caster. So what I really should be doing is make it the blast furnace and metal caster right here. I just don't like it. I don't like building in this game and not building it the right places. So I really want to build it over here, where we are probably going to continue to build it. There isn't a whole lot of room here, so it's not really going to be a great place to build anything. But let's start by trying to squeeze it in here. So we want a blast furnace. We're going to need to get 2 of these, but we'll start with 1. Let's try and build it like this. And then some metal casters. If we do there. And this one as well. Flip it. Yeah, so now these are really close to each other. That's nice. And I can then get this out here. And we also need a smokestack to get rid of this. And this will be doing the iron. This will be here. And I don't have a storage box yet. So next one is a farm that we want to get done. So let's make a farm here. And I am going to make this right there. And we probably should make 2 farms. No, we don't. We only need 1 farm at this point. So this one will just make potatoes at some point. That's all we get. And the beautiful thing about this design here is that it can go as far as we want. So there's going to be an easy way for us. And I'm just going to leave some space here for, I don't know, fertilizer, water, whatever, belts, pipes that need to sneak by. There's always going to be something that I want to sneak by. So we got the first milestone completed, and look at that. We get diesel, we get construction parts, and we get vehicle parts. Glorious. Do we actually have the vehicle part yet? No, we don't. Let's see. So here's the food production. Start power production with a diesel generator. We're going to be putting the diesel generator next to here because this is where we have everything. I want to keep this empty if we can, but I don't want it to be high priority. It's just like if they don't have anything else to do, let's get that. So we get a diesel generator. I'm just going to plop it down here next to it. It's not going to be much. And then we need a research facility for, yeah, research. So if this is going to be a road and this is going to be a road, then I want to build like science in here, vehicle depots, that kind of thing. Let's make them, I don't want to build them too close to this because I do need to get in here too. So, and I want 2 of these. Let's make them here and here. Good. So that will be a research lab. And the next is waste collection. So we need waste collection on our city. That is, yeah, let's just plop it down here. And that means we also need a dumping ground for the waste. So terraforming, that is a dumping designation. I want that to be up here, 4 lanes wide, because that's just a good number. And there. And that should be pretty good. This will also match with where I actually want my road by the sea. I like to move it a little bit up, but I don't think I can. So we now have rewards ticking in. We're getting, oh, what was that? I don't know. We get extra potatoes, nice, and some more construction parts. So we need to, we got this one done. So let's attack the research. We want construction parts. We want the trading dock because we have a quest for that. We want to get maintenance. Well, we hate maintenance, but there's no one other way around it. We got these tools. This will allow us to get more vehicles. And then from here on, it's we basically just need everything eventually. So just click these things in order. Oh yeah, I can also just double click them. None of these are particularly important in sequence. They will just get here before we get other things done. So we got construction done, and now is the most important thing we're going to build because I only want to build it once and I don't want to change it. So I need to be really careful. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to pause because I need to do this properly. I always build these designs as like this. And I think I usually build 3, but I think I want to build 4 now in this case. I don't honestly want to build this many, but we have to figure out where I want to build it. Because if I build it, this is why I'm in pause, because I obviously don't want to build all of this now. Here, I want these to be sort of everywhere. That will be sort of the overall design. And if we look at this, if this is going, there are 4 tiers of construction parts. So it could be 4, 3, 2, and 1. That would mean that this one is actually the one we actually have to build. And I just leave some space out here for just moving things around. I think that's a reasonable thing. This one will be for storage, and this one will probably be for a light bus. We're not going to be making like a major bus, I think, but we'll be having some light buzzing. I could also say that this is going to be 1 construction parts, 1, 2, 3, and then by the time we get 4, we've definitely solved this problem. Then it doesn't shift too far there. But the part is that I want the construction parts, and then I want gears, and I want electronics to be the ones that are next to us. They're not going to be built just yet. But we'll be having some light buzzing. I could also say that this is going to be 1 construction parts, 1, 2, 3, and then by the time we get 4, we've definitely solved this problem. Then it doesn't shift too far there. But the part is that I want the construction parts, and then I want gears, and I want electronics to be the ones that are next to us. They're not going to be built just yet. Why do they not display the recipes yet? No. And this one is construction parts 1. Okay. Construction 1, 2, 3. I think we'll get this one to be the construction parts 1, and then we'll just be like, well, later on that will be fine. And these will just be paused because they don't need to be built. I just want them to be placed here. There. And none of these are going to be built either right now. So we just need this one for construction parts 1. Construction parts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 goes down. And this one will be for, nope, you're going to be different. You're going to be the gears. You are going to be the electronics. And the one after that is actually not going to be this one. So take that out, because this will be for this one. It will be for what's it called, maintenance, which we always love. And then the next one after that will be for vehicle parts and research parts eventually. But let's just mark them so we know that this is kind of the idea. Good. Now we have the trading dock, which is an important building here. I am going to plop this down as close as we can. Right there. The trading dock allows us to trade with villages. That village here. And this is like the only way we get concrete in the beginning. So we need way more wood than we need, because we're going to be constantly trading it to concrete. That's just how I always get the start going. So I'd recommend that as a... And then, yay, we have maintenance, my favorite thing in the whole game. That's not true, in case you were in doubt. And then I'm also going to build here. It's a very special location, like that. This one goes up. So this will be for construction parts 1. So that gets us in construction parts. And what else do we want is storage for? We definitely want storage over here for wood coming in, because we really want to store a lot of wood. Actually, I want to build 2, even though that's no, I don't want to build 2. We have to save on cost right now. We definitely want to go over here and build one for the Ironium. Can't believe I'm still calling it that after so many years of not playing. I'm going to do that. I think that should be fine. This will be for iron. There we go. And what was it? There was the maintenance. Where's the maintenance? Where is the maintenance? It's possible to find things here, because there's also like set. I also want to do like this. I want all of them to show both. There. That's apparently a maintenance. Good. So the maintenance depot goes up here. And the reason why it goes here is because this requires gears and electronics. And that's why I built electronics and gears right here, so they're close by. So we only have a total of 9 vehicles, which is obviously not enough. So let's make some more vehicles now. We now have vehicle depot where we can build more vehicles. So let's plop that down here. It could actually be nice that it drives out on the prospective road. I'm going to leave a little bit of space around this. This will probably be moved around a lot of times, but let's make it down here to begin with. And we got the tools, so now we can actually have everything built in the blueprint mode. Blueprint mode, yes. So that nothing gets built until we ask it to get built. So we can actually have these ghostly images here. We got the construction parts completed now. And what do we get for that? We get more construction parts. We get more vehicle parts. Vehicle parts is nice that we have some, because that's going to give us more vehicles. And we get some random wood, which is fine. Let's, if we have this, do we have this one? Yes, yes we do. So trade with vehicle. No, we just press F3. And then we trade this one. And I want to... Yeah, okay, I don't have any more wood. So we just trade the wood we have. I want to trade it when it's now price is increased. 25, that's fine. 30 is not fine. 31, it jumps to 31. That's not fine. So now we just do this and we wait until it drops down. And we just want to get as much concrete as possible. We got the trading done. We get extra construction parts, which is really nice. Build another excavator to produce mechanical parts. That is something we definitely want. And we already have that here. I could also make one that Fix this one. And then I really want this to be... And we want to be here. And... Oops. Here. And then I take these out. And this will be mechanical parts. And this will be electronics. And I want these built. There. We got the production here. We need to make small excavators here. Do we actually have any of those? No, we don't have any. Okay, so we do need to build this. So we make a small excavator, and we're going to make a couple of more vehicles. So we're going to make one more, and then two more. And I can press this button here. That means we use our beautiful Unity to just get the resources in here, which will save on the truck hauling back and forth, and also get it built faster. Maintenance. We get more construction parts. Beautiful. So now we have research beacon. So beacon is really important. Really difficult to get. Beacon, I'll just plop you down here. The beacon will allow more people to come in, and they are also very nice because they actually bring more people with them, or more stuff with them. Excavator, pickup trucks, and the mine control tower on the iron deposit, and then set that up. Yes, that's gonna happen. Let's also expand our housing. It says down here we need to expand housing, so let's just start plopping down another one. Basically, I want to... I need to go into this mode. See, I don't know about the ones down here, because that will prevent us from building something on this side. But if we... What? Terrain too high? What? Oh no! Okay. This is just kind of outlining where we want it, but they're not gonna get built. So we need to kill this one at some point. Mine destination. That one. At some point. And then it complains that it's outside of the build mode. Yeah, I know, but I still want to remember it at some point. Cool, we got this one. So what we need to do, we got a little excavator, and that means we need to go up here and get the mine control tower. It is controlling the minds of the drivers, and that will go in here. So what we need to do is we need to set up a mining designation. What do we want? And what I want is just flatten this terrain here. There. Actually, I also want to flatten this, even though it's not really getting us anything interesting. And then I go in here and then take the editing in the area. There. And just trying to get this here. And this one. I love this build here. It's really nice. I think I decided to do it like this. Yes, I did. And then we remove that one for now. Good. So we got something going on, and then I just need to assign one here, and I assigned one truck. I can only afford to do one, but generally you wanted 2 trucks for each, 1 digger. But we are so short on vehicles right now that I need to focus on making more vehicles. And we got the population growth. We got more potatoes. How's the potato situation? They're okay, but let's actually just build another one of these so we have extra storage for potatoes in the city. That would be nice. And this beacon here is getting us some refugees in. We only have 25 available workers. We have a total population of 109. We have a health of 9. That's fine. We have food for 90 months. And we have 135 remaining houses. So housing locations. So we can easily get more of these in. We really want to get that going just continuously until we sort of run out of food, and then we panic. We got new refugees in here, and you can see they bring quite a lot of extra materials with them. Assembly has no recipe. Okay, I will copy the recipe from here and apply that to there. Does that work? Yes, it does. Oh, and we have to go in here and always trade. If at all possible, we should trade. We are building... Wood is a resource that is more valuable than it seems. So I am actually right now building an extra wood harvester. Also because we really want to get this out of the way. So that one will immediately go out, and it unfortunately needs 2 trucks assigned, which is way too much. But you're going to go up here, and The area is this little thing here, which isn't that important anymore. This one, I'd much rather have it go over and start harvesting this part here so that we can expand our food production when that's needed. We need to make an ore sorting plant. They are fun, but they're also really annoying. So I don't have a lot of space here, and I think I'll just build it like this because I do want to be able to carve out this area. So this one is going to get some different resources to sort. It basically takes mixed loads in. So if we look at this truck, it'll have some dirt, it'll have some iron, it'll have some rocks, and those need to be sorted separately. So it'll have dirt, it'll have iron, and it'll have rocks. Those are the 3 items that it can have. What I want to do is I want to put the rocks out there. I would put that one in here like this. So the middle 2 are going to be, if you look at this, oh, I don't see that yet. Loose storage. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. So this will be our iron outbound there. And the other 2, they have a warning. If that run full, then give us a warning. But what I really want is this one to be taken out. So where are we at? We are, of course, not having enough construction parts. That's kind of how it always works. And are we building down here? Yes. But we're making another one, which could go over to build the iron. Or I could actually make it go... Pick up as no compatible plant. Oh, because this one's not built yet. Okay. I do want to just carve out this little location so I remember it before going anywhere else. So we got the iron ore mining because we got this one done. We got stockpile. Oh, really? We already got the stockpile there. Then I want to go in here and also enable the recipe for the iron ore. So it's not just the scrap we're producing, but we want to use the scrap first. So this means that now this should have a little bit of each, but not much. And where are you? Where are you? You are... Oh, you went back to get some fuel. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Here, this is kind of silly. And by kind of silly, I mean incredibly silly. But I will actually move this to take care of this location. This bothers me so much. So I need to take care of it. Then the next thing we really want to do, we need to produce iron ore. Process iron ore. That's going to happen eventually. I might actually want to sort of do this so that it's more likely to actually do that. Here, this one doesn't have any iron ore yet. And is this working? This one should always work. There. Just keep always working. And I'm just going to use my Unity on this. Good. What is it we want to build? All right. So we now need to go into the oil pumps and all that stuff. And we have oil down here. And that means this is probably going to be a nice little oil location. Oh, there's another thing that I really want to build. And that is rainwater collection. I really love rainwater collection. I love it so much that it becomes a little bit detrimental to what I should be doing instead. But it's free water, and water is always a problem. So free water, I like that. I just don't have anywhere to build it without sort of clearing out the forest first. Ah, well, it does need a little bit of space. I could build a little bit here. I think it might be time for us to build a second food production facility here. And that will be exactly like this. Yes. What we're building is a little bit of this, and each of these only require 20 construction parts, so it's not that bad. And I'm only going to build some of it, and then we can expand it a little bit further. And the other ones is wood, and wood is something that we just use to just get more concrete. Always just keep getting more concrete. Right, so that's the part. Oh, we got an extra one here. So should you be going up here? Yeah, I think so. But now at least, let's have a look at this mining location here. How's that one actually doing? Ah, it's getting there. It's getting there. We got bridges, and terrain leveling is now. Oh yeah, so oil is what we need to do here. That's this one, crude oil. So let's have a look at where it is. So we want a distillery, and I want. Hold on. That will be the road. Okay, so this is probably a fine location. I want these two. And then I also want to make sure that right here I can build a rubber plant next to it. So that should be something to keep in mind. Oh, these should be, we should go to build mode or blueprint mode there. The oil pumps, they pump at 20 per second. So, and each one consumed at 60 per minute. Then we need 3 pumps for each here. And that would be, I'm gonna build it up here. And first we build it and press the R so it doesn't connect, and then press R again so it does connect. There. Oh, that's incorrect. This is not gonna be able to connect because you can't connect at that location. So it is again. It needs to go from here and then at least 1 out. And then we can go 2 up. And then we can go over. And then we can connect. That allows the other ones to go in. There. And I'll build the other one as well. That will be over from here. No. Click 1, go 2 up, go over, not connect, and then connect. So we can go underneath here. Great. And the other gets in here. Nope. Good, so that's done. What else do we need? We need coal inbound. So the problem with the coal inbound is that there's a long way for them to drive here, and we don't have belts yet. We need some smokestack here and here. Then we need the output diesel. That is the most important thing. So I think I'll build it here because that's, yeah, let's do this. Might not be a great idea. Yeah, I don't like it. It's just, I want the diesel to go out, but I also want the diesel to go into the rubber maker. So maybe I want the rubber maker on this side. Nah, we'll build it as I was planning, and then we'll see how that works. But I definitely need more than one here. And this will be at ground level. And then we need to deal with the wastewater that's coming out here. There is a wastewater dump somewhere. Oh, liquid dump here. And we'll just take that from here. And that is just how we solve problems, to just throw them in the ocean. The turtles will take care of them. And that goes, yeah, all the way over. And then connect. This one goes 2 up and then connects to this one. There, so this is the entire build. All the outputs and inputs are taken care of. The wood coming in or the coal coming in is obviously not working, but it hopefully will. This will be diesel, and this will be diesel as well. Good. So we just need this to be built. And do I need to build all of it at once? No. We can start by making half of it. There. So that's plenty of work to do, and we have 76 construction parts, so not exactly enough, but it'll get going. So the basic distiller is finally getting done, and we should see that pumping, happy, and well, there are still a few other places that are not done yet, so it'll start producing, but yeah. The coal inbound is a problem. We have still this one as our only coal maker. I don't even have it out in a box, but I've also started mining up here for the coal, so that definitely needs to be put in a box, or multiple boxes maybe even. Here, let's put those boxes right. Oh no, that sucks. Yeah, this is also going to be mixed. So this unfortunately means we need another ore sorter. And I know that you can sort of do the ore sorter just like, oh, we just have one ore sorter. But I really dislike having one ore sorter. I really think that they should have like separate ore sorters for each location so that they don't mix up a million different things. So this one will be getting coal, and it'll get dirt, and it will get rock. Those are the ones. And then I need to change it. Coal and not you, and coal and not... Oh. Coal. It's nice that we can change this. There. So I want the coal in the middle too. So that I can put this in a neat box. I could also take the coal on the outside and build that here and here. Yeah, that's actually nicer. And then have the other... Yeah, let's do that actually. Alright, that's maybe a better idea. Maybe. So this will be dirt and not that. This will be rocks and this will be coal. So if we look at it and look at this one, loose storage, then I can make one of these on either side. Yeah, that would be good. So this is now the most important thing we want to make. Coal, because we need a lot of coal and currently we only have the other one. So I'd also like to get another one here. Now, in order for us to do that, we would have to enable this one, which makes vehicle parts. Because I don't think we're going to get more vehicle parts from other locations, so let's enable you. That's another 25 construction parts, which somehow need to find. I also want a second maintenance depot, mainly because then we can actually store twice as much maintenance here. Now we got the liquid pump done, and we got at least a little bit of diesel done. This one is still progressing. This is going to be the next one in line. This one, oh, we get vehicle parts. Nice. And here we get construction parts. So let's hurry up and build this one while we can. So that gets done. Vehicle parts is really nice that we get that as well. And oh, we got stockpile diesel. That was quick. We got extra diesel for that. This is a problem because we can't get rid of this fast enough. The reason why we can't get rid of that fast enough is simply because we don't have enough vehicles running around. They are extremely busy. If you look at it, we can see that there are 16... let's see. 8 construction, 8 deconstruction. Weird. No, that's the priority. Okay. 3 are idling. Yeah, the ones that are idling are the ones that are assigned to something. Like, for example, here or primarily here. These ones are probably idling. Oh, right. Auto-assign project. We really don't want auto-assign projects. I hate that. This is why auto-assign products. So now, if we do auto-assign products, that means that they will go, this one will go like, hey, let me just dump in here and dump something. It's fine if you go in here and dump it when you don't have coal. But if you start having coal, I don't want coal ending up here. Therefore, when we do not want this to be auto-assign products, it just adds extra products. Don't want that. No thanks. So this is going to be the next thing we want to build. And this is where our next construction parts are going. We are going to keep doing this one. Oh, that was one too many, but whatever. Just want to make sure that we get some construction parts. Not enough maintenance. So that's usually a cause of panic, but the reason why is because we just got the other one completed, and that means we now have twice the production and twice the capacity. That's why it dipped from, I don't know, 94 to 47. We are now producing vehicle parts. Not a lot, and I'm not sure I want vehicle parts to actually be put into a box, because then we produce way too many. But it is nice that we produce a little bit of vehicle parts, and as a reward we get, oh, construction parts. Okay, we don't get vehicle parts from vehicle parts. And then the next one would be limestone. I feel that limestone and ship repair and copper are going to be things that fit better in the next episode. The sorter is made for the coal, and I'm going to be adding more so that we get more coal built here. Let's see this area here. Looking good. Yeah, they're just, right now they're not digging a lot of coal. They're just basically getting into the coal, which means that we see... yeah, mainly dirt here, but that's fine. Dirt will be thrown into the water. That's fine. This one still has some issues. This is okay. The fact that this is full, that's a relief. It's not a relief that this other one is full, so this is because we don't have enough trucks, and we are going to get more trucks going. Construction parts. What I'm doing now is, the last thing I want to do is getting a little bit of diesel, so that we get these 2 here. I might get 4 of these here, but I don't know. But then I can take this one out because I don't really want this. I'm gonna pause you. Maybe I shouldn't pause you right now. Oops. Maybe we should wait a little bit until this actually is constructed like this. Yep. So we actually get this one working. Is it working? it is filling up the diesel now. Great. There. So now I can take this out. Yeah, actually I need to delete it, because this doesn't belong here. Our main constraint right now is actually this one being overloaded with dirt. So what I've done is I have tree harvesters, no trees to harvest. Oh, that's nice. Because I went down here to prepare for the lime. So you can now go back and let's take the stuff out here, then take the stuff out here, just to sort of get, and then take some stuff out there. Good. So that's definitely have more things to harvest, even though it's very far away. This one is still overloaded and overloaded. What I've done is I've set these to focus on coal, so we should get less dirt in here. I've also put like this random little box in here that'll be handy for later on, but just so that they don't have to go all the way back here, because I'm gonna need to get some copper and gonna need to get some yeah, the wood was also here and the limestone. So let's get some kind of location a little bit closer. We're doubling up the iron just because we are also increasing the production here of construction parts, because everything is going to be revolving around construction parts. Iron is good, wood is good, even though it's like so far away. And the concrete is also good, because we can always just do this one. This is how we just make concrete for now until we, well, get into the next concrete production, copper production, and ship repair. Ship repair requires another 100 here, so we are going to be holding back on this until we got, until we got the last few things ready. But that actually means that this is a really good place for us to wrap up the first episode. We got a pretty stable little colony here. We got the basics going, we got some iron going, we got some coal going, we got research going, and yeah, so the next thing will be sort of, oh, we got oil going as well. So next will be copper, concrete, better research, construction parts 1, some more water. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of things. At a captain's location, captain's house, or whatever it's called. What's it called actually? Captain's office, that one. We also need that. So, thank you very much for watching the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a nice way to get us started with this. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So, if you find it enjoyable, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section if there's something blatantly obvious that I'm doing wrong, aside from building everything too spread out. But that's just how I like things. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care and stay effective.